Back with a new video showing you detailed step by step how I made these very detailed invites and how I use the layering, offsetting, and welding technique to do so. So here you are looking at my computer screen because I wanted to take you through this step by step. Now, whether you're new to this or you feel like creating is somewhat complicated, or like I said, if you're a newbie, this is the video for you. If you're looking to create new invites, and you could use this doing other techniques such as cake toppers as well. Okay, so first I started by creating a circle. Now you do not have to create this oval shaped circle, or this oval shape, should I say, is not a circle. You could use other shapes. Think outside of the box when you're creating an invitation. We are in 2022. It just does not need to be square, 5 by 7. People like different things, detailed items. You could create like an ice cream cone if you're having an ice cream party for one of your kids, or if you're selling that type of invitation. You could create a star. You could create anything. The options are endless. So I'm going to show you step by step on how I created this particular invite. So I started by making an oval shape, and I used the wording that I wanted to create. Now, let me mention before I go any further that these are front and back invitations. I will explain that later on in the video and how I did that. So first I created the front part of the invitation, and of course we want to add more detail to this. So I'm going to add this little stylish fashionista girl, and what I did with her was I clicked on her, correct, right? I'm going to go up here to panels, and I'm going to offset her. And I'm going to offset her, let's see, that looks way too big. So I'm going to offset her, let's say 0.30, and I'm going to apply that offset. Now once I apply this offset, I'm going to take it out of here, click on the offset, press send, and remind this to cut out. Okay? Click design, hover back both objects, align center middle, and then I'm just going to group her together so it can stay together. I'm going to carry her over here because this is where I'm going to place her on the invite. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the balloons. I'm going to click offset the balloons, and I'm going to use the balloons. I'm going to size it to 0.30, apply, and please excuse my voice. I'm not using a microphone and my voice is kind of hoarse. Okay, so now that I do that, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go over to send just to remind it to cut. Now, if you see, if you cut it, if you don't remove the image, it's going to cut out everything. I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to press no cut because I forgot to remove the balloons. I'm going to go back, remove the balloons, and then I'm going to just press cut right here. And now I'm going to align center middle, group. And I'm going to carry it over here like so. I'm going to bring her to the front. Arrange, bring to front. Okay. Okay, now this is how I created my layers. So mind you, these are 3 parts that I'm going to cut out. I'm going to cut out all these 3 parts separately, okay? But to create the back layer to this, the gold layer, I'm going to hover over this, and I'm going to offset everything together. And this is how you create your layer. Okay, so now I'm going to create this to 0.55, and I'm going to apply that. Now once I apply that, now I know when I cut out my gold piece, let me make this gold. Okay, well, that's as gold as I didn't use this color, but you get the point. So now when I cut out my 3 pieces, I'm going to know where to place everything. So I'm going to place my balloons here. I know I'm going to place her here. And the very first thing that I'm going to place before I place anything is the first shape, which I'm going to be cutting this out in a pink color. Okay, so now that I did that, what I'm going to do is create my back piece. My back piece is where I'm going to have all her information details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over, right? I'm going to replicate to the right. And then what I'm going to do when I cut this piece out, because I'm going to place it on the back of this, I have to mirror it. So I'm going to flip. And then I'm going to put all her details that I want written in here of her location, her time, her phone number, and I'm going to put it so that it looks nice in here. And I could show you somewhat of how I printed it out without showing you all her information. I will do that. Now let's go put these invitations together. I want to show you step by step the details that I added and exactly how I put them together and what materials I used doing so. So let's put these together. Okay, creators, so now that I cut out all my pieces that you just seen on screen that I showed you, I cut the front out like this in the color pink. I cut them separate, the girl, and I cut the balloon separate, and then I cut the background layer in gold. Okay, and I also cut the number 40th out to put it right here. Now it's super easy to put these and assemble these invitations together. It's just the decorating part and the cutting out part that could be time consuming because of how many I made. Okay, and this is the back part which I showed you at the beginning of the video. So I cut these out in white, and remember I mirrored the image inside. And excuse my voice is kind of strained from teaching classes all week. Okay, I actually teach these via Zoom and in person if you want to know how to really work your machine and use it. My classes are on luxurypartyitems.com in the class section. You could take a look at that. Okay, so let's put these together. Like I said, they are super easy to assemble. And I'm using a variety of sizes of rhinestones with the sticky backs. I'm using the square glue dots. Now, I get these from Dollar Tree, not out of the craft section. Don't like they stuff in the craft section. I get this from the hardware section for $1. They are super sticky. I love them. And again, I'm using my foil flakes. And we're going to put this invitation together. Okay, so first I start by just taking 2 of these dots. Sticking them down like so. Let me make sure I line this up correctly. Okay, and now I'm going to take the balloon because she's going on top. And I'm going to take 2 more sticky dots. Yes, I love these. Okay, place that right there. And then now she already has a 3D dot. I'm going to position her right here. Wait, let me clean this up just a little. Okay. She's going to go right here. Okay, now I'm going to take, where's my number 40? You could glue these down or you could use the sticky dot too. I do need to get my scissors real quick, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to just cut a little piece of this to stick it on the number 40. And like I said, you could actually glue these if you want. It's totally up to you. Okay, and remember, I'm going to do the same thing to the back. You could either tape it down with your glider, or you could use the sticky dots as well. Now, let's decorate her. I'm going to be using a smaller gold for her earring part. I'm going to be using the bigger pearls just to make the invite pop a little. The smaller pearls right by Bash on the tip of the H. The bigger gold rhinestones in the middle of the little LV purse to make it pop, and right by the balloon area. Now what I'm going to do, I forgot to bring my glue, so I'll be back in 1 second. We are going to add the foil flakes. And adding the foil flakes, you could use the adhesive foil flake glue that I have in my previous video doing the acrylic sign, or you could just use your Billy Art glue, or any glue will make this stick. Give me 1 second, creators. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my Barely Art glue that I buy and purchase off of Amazon. That I purchase off of Amazon. And I'm just going to put it in the areas that the gold flakes will go. These were so fun to make. A little time consuming because remember I had so many of these to make. And so since we're towards the end of the video, for the first 10 people to like, comment, and email me, I will send you this file for totally free to the first 10 people, and you could create these invitations yourself. What fun it is to make it. And remember, it's only for the first 10 people. You have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to make a comment on the video, and you have to email me. Everything all is in the description below on how to contact me. Like, subscribe, comment, email. And I will send this template to the first 10 people. Now, after it dry a little, I'm just going to brush it off. And I'm going to add more. You could actually just go over it with a plain brush. I'm going to add a little bit more gold right here. Yes. And look at these, guys. We are done. Look at the details. It's so pretty. So beautiful. She loved her invitations. I got a lot of compliments on making these. These were super fun to make. They are detailed and layered. And I just love how everything came out. If you like and love how these came out, remember, if you're the first 10 people to like, subscribe, and comment below, I will email you this template for free the same day that you reach out to me. And look what I send them in. Okay, so sorry for the reflection to pop up. So this is a beautiful gold box. I'm putting a big gold bow around it. These are the envelopes. And I'm actually going to make some LV stickers as the sealers. I'm going to see if I can show that in the video. You got to make sure you tuck this down. So when she receives the invites and open them up is like a big, you know, wow factor. I got this box from Hobby Lobby only for $4.99. That's a pretty good price. The bowl that I'm putting on wraps around so it will hold everything together. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to create, have fun with your creations, think outside of the box. I am pretty crafty and I will be back with another video soon. Until next time, guys.